Hey, welcome back to Mill. Uh, my name's Bill. This is Pirate Solutions Forestry. And I know I haven't been putting up a lot of milling videos lately, and I apologize for that. We just had a lot going on. Um, we got company in town today, but they're off doing their thing. It's Monday, I'm not sure, the 4th, I think, of August. Hot day, but it looks like the last hot one we're going to have for a while. I got Danny with me. I don't know if you guys just saw him walk by, but he's heading over to the truck. Hopefully he's going to have some of his water. Let's see if he's going to put his water outside. Let's see if he has some. I'll show you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. He's climbing under the truck. He's bolting under the truck. He didn't have any water. So today we're milling cedar for a customer. What the customer asked for was around 5 feet long, 2 inches thick slab, something about, they wanted something about 18 inches wide, which limits what you can do with cedar. So what I have is, I got a couple of decent logs here. They want eastern red cedar. I think this one on the outside here is the best candidate. This one here, it's got a lot of inclusions in it, but it's pretty wide, and it's pretty wide all the way down. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's pretty wide all the way down. It's longer, obviously, than 5 feet. I'd have to sell them the whole log. I also have this one, but I did have this little shorty that's six foot long sitting up in the pile. The problem is I'm not sure whether it is eastern red cedar or western red cedar. It kind of looks like western, but we're going to find out. So I get this one up on the mill. We're going to take the top off it, end up flipping it over, slabbing it out into 2-inch slabs. We'll see what we get. I am running a brand spanking new Stelicut band, so I do not want to hit my stops today. That would be awesome. And I am wearing a new pair of those Mecanix prototype gloves that they sent me. I can't tell you what model these are because they're prototypes. But I was handling the band earlier, so I just want to make sure it wasn't going to poke through this leather, which it doesn't. These also have some reinforced tips in them, so like they're double thick in the tip. The problem with these is, for me, these are really sloppy. They fit pretty loose. I don't really like that, but I'm going to give them a fair shake. The other pair that I've been testing is up in the garage, and I don't feel like walking up for it. So we'll give you a view here. Basically, what we're going to do, I'm going to get a closer view. We're going to take the top off it. We'll see what the wood looks like inside. Regardless of whether it's eastern or western, I will sell what comes out of it. But we're going to kick it in the ribs here and see what happens. Everything's ready to go. Keep in mind that my noise canceling on my mics is going to mess with the noise of the mill. So I don't get comments about that, but we're going to fire up. This hasn't been started. Cold start. Starts like a dream every time. Put a little bit of water to it. We don't need a ton of water today. Make sure our water's flowing. Flowing a little bit. It's not flowing great. Let's make sure we get a little more than that. Right. We do have some funny noise in the band. Not sure what that is. I don't know if it's the weld going through the rollers or not, but make sure we're watering in the right spot here. So let's take the top off this thing, find out what it is, and when we get a good flat on it, we'll flip it over. We'll start milling it in 2-inch slabs. Our top cut's going to be somewhere around 10-ish. There's a little bit of dirt. I got most of the bark off it. I might come up maybe a shade more than that. No, 10 looks like the cut. So we'll take it off at 10, see what happens. See what the good Lord gives us here. First time I think I've used the Stelicut band in cedar, so we'll see what that cuts like. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks like on the clear. Let's try it there. The one good sign, I didn't even feel the wood. This looks like it is a white cedar log. It is not red cedar. That stinks. You shut the mill off. It is white cedar or arborvitae. It is not red. So what do I want to do with this? Man, that's a tough call here on this one. What I want to do with it. Pretty log. It's just not the right kind of cedar. I think what I'm going to do, well, let's just roll it. Let's just put it in, get it into a cant, and I'll take it off the mill. That way I'm not wasting anything. I don't want to cut it in. Somebody's going to ask for white cedar, and I don't want to cut it 2 inches thick. I don't want to cut it an inch thick. I want to kind of cut it to order for somebody who wants something specific. So let's just blow this into a cant really quick, and we will take this off the mill. So let's get it flipped over. Up my way, the cedar is a little bit too valuable just to kind of do whatever you want to do with it. Somebody will ask for trim boards or something like that. Oh my God. So we'll flip it over. We'll get a flat side on the other side. We'll give this thing into a cant. Sure, drop it on my fingers. Huh. What am I up at? I'm at 5 and 3, so just as long as I don't go below that, we're good. I'll just dog it one dog here. Should be able to cut this top off this somewhere around. Looks like 8-ish. So I'll just take it off at 8. Maybe 9. So that's 9. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. I'll take it off right there. I do sell all these slab cuts and everything that come off of cedar. I think what we'll do is we're gonna go back and drop down, take on one flitch off at 8. It's beautiful stuff. The band's cutting perfect. Beautiful, nice white cedar, arborvitae, cutting nice and smooth. We're gonna flip this on its side. We'll get it squared up. Roll this thing into a cant. Probably don't even need a PV with these. I am going to need a square though, and that's gonna be a little bit precarious because of this knob. How much can I scoot it down? Can I scoot it enough to get this knob up on? There's a little knob sticking off the bottom down here, and it's kind of leveling out the log because there's a bump on the bottom here. If I could get it up on that knob and get it square here, that would help things a little. Come on. Would help things a little bit. Okay, let's check and see how square that is. That's perfect. See if that's perfect. Perfectly square. That's what we want right there. Okay. And we'll come up, probably take it off somewhere around. Let's see if I can find that side over there. Something will start somewhere around 14. Do that. That worked out great. We're going to come down to 13. We'll get this one piece off. We'll flip it over, flatten off the other side, and we'll be done with this one. Nice boards. I'll show you afterwards. Probably won't even have to really think about dropping my stops. Well, I might have to drop this one a little bit. Now, if you were just we're 8 inches wide, you could just rip 2x8s or 1x8s out of this right now, but I am going to let the customer decide. So all I'm going to do is pick off the top, leave it in a square. It looks like around 9, and then we'll come to 8. Or we just cut it at 9, one of the two. I think I'll get you over, let you look at the wood real quick before I pull this off the mill. This isn't going to work. And I left myself a little bit on that side. So, pretty white cedar log. Beautiful grain. I can't see through the viewfinder, so I hope I'm showing you well. Show you how smooth it cut if I can get in by my fingers. Oh, I got the shadow of the camera there. Get the other way. Cut really, really super smooth. Nice looking little cant. Now if a customer comes out and asks me for white cedar boards, I can just blast them out of this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up pausing you guys. Get you back over here for a sec. I think I'll end up pausing you guys and get that other log up on the mill here and get it ready to go so we can mill a red one instead of a white one. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So here's the dilemma. So I'm going to lose 3/4 of you right here, if not most of you. So the dilemma is whether I kill it right here and start a new video, because if I start milling red cedar, I'm more likely to hold on to some viewers, and think, oh, after that ordeal, I'm more likely to lose some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this video. We'll chalk it up to a learning experience. And we're going to throw the red cedar up there, and I'll start a new video, because when people start seeing red cedar come off, they're going to stay on. So I'll call this one like milling cedar with the Stelicut band part 1, and then we'll call that one part 2. So if you want to see part 2, awesome. If you wanted just to see part 1, that was pretty lame. I mean, after I watch it back, maybe I won't even load it up. So we'll see. But I'm going to kill you guys and kill you guys. I'm going to kill the camera and start over.